NBA sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First snap. He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 18. Come 19. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They run over center with Robinson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. That is downfield to the tight end hits. They get pushy on the connection. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Harrison Bucker set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That look good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Going up top. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Devin Bucs there on the stop. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. So it's 4th down. Punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw taken by Pitts. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get about 4 on that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw on the run is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Push in, push in. Ready, ready.
And here's Bijan. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Stephanie. Viking 18. Cougar 19. Check it out.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Now Butker to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons move out on top. 14-0.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On 1st down, here's Irvin. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Right back to Irvin. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Derek Harmon in for the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go!
get 16 and a first down.
Check, check, check. 72, Warriors 7, 19 Lions.
Got his man at the 6. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an arc to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Robinson.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
One more time, it's Robinson. And the big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Butker's extra point is good, and the Falcons will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8 yards.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 4 yards. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll go again here with Irvin. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. 10 yards to pick up there, and that'll get him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. A give. This is Irvin. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At the Falcons' 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Dicker to kick off.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
At the 40-yard
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They'll look to throw yet again. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Robinson. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Joshua Farmer there on the stop. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This will be a Bucs first down. As he gets it up past the 30, he'll mark him at the 32.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's second down and 7. A play fake. Now Williams. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that will lead to a second down. Here's Irvin. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Falcons are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. This defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60. 70 range. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. Throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. So it'll be no catch and second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Second and 10. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards.
Let's go now.
To the air now. On first and 10. Going for it all. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. Set up an interesting 4th down decision. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Ready up!
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
What is up?
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Set up.
They'll run with Robinson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run with Robinson. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And Falcons will add one more onto their big lead.
Buccaneers 3. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Get this out wide. And he's out of bounds on the pass play. But that's good for 8 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting